Hey guys, Diesel here with our second episode of our Let's Play on the Calmsden Farm. Yeah, the first one was kind of a first look, and also our, I guess, to start Let's Play of this map. Because I do plan on doing a Let's Play on this map, so here's episode 2. As you can see, I do have some money. I was able to convince the banker to give me a little bit more money. So we just finished unloading this harvester. I do need to go back here and unload this guy. But basically all I really did was after the last video I took a little bit of a break, tried to talk to the bankers and stuff like that, and yeah, just started back up again. And so yeah, so if you guys have any comments in the first video, I'm not seeing them right now. And they'll probably that way for the first 3 videos of the series. So the one before this one, and the next one. So but yeah. So right now, with us having a little bit more money, I plan on getting another combine, but that one is going to be for like doing contracts, so that way we can make some money with contracts. Never really, being outside of this series and whatnot, I've never really done contracts, so I do want to kind of get into the contract side of things and start trying some. So we'll see. See how it goes. Alright, so while we're already over here, we're going to go ahead and take this and dump this into the silo. But we do have quite a bit of equipment to buy as well, though, like field-wise. I still got to get the front loader arm for this machine here. And I also got to get the belly weight as well. Got to upgrade this trailer to another big trailer, like what I have for the keys. There we go. Alright, so we'll go ahead and dump this canola load in. First load of canola is done. Get into the silo. We'll go ahead and bring the tractor back out here to the field. Alright. There's that one. So, I don't know what brands I want to do in this one. I want to keep it close to, CNH. But the first kind of New Holland harvester we can get is a CR11. So and I mean, we could do the T560i. Or we could do Ideal. I don't know why my mouse is showing up for it. It shouldn't be showing up. I guess it is. Anyways, because I would love for us to work up like at least one of this one, that one, and one of these. But Alice 13.5. I guess what we could do We're going to do the narrow since we're in Europe. We're going to do a S7 900, I guess. It's going to be a massive head, though. No. I think for now what we're going to do is we're going to do this one. Start off small. Start off small. Alright. So right now we're just going to do this. Okay. Alright. I don't even know why. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we need to get another big trailer. Wide. Now this one here is gonna be John Deere Green. So there's that one. Trying to see. So the 6R is the only medium tractor, right? Yeah. And we got the the Puma, which we have one. Alright, I think what I may do is we'll do that one. Do the wide tires. Wide tires with weights, yeah. We're just gonna do a 3-point on the front. Yep. So we'll do a 3-point attacher on the front. This one may end up being our planting tractor as well. Ooh. Forgot about T7 now. Yes, I know I don't need to go overboard. On spending on stuff. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, anywho, cedars, okay. That's 6. That only does actual seating. So we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna worry about the license plate on this, so on this save or map or whatever. So we do have our drill, our planter now. We'll probably get that. Also get this. Oh. So this one here, so that's 27.96, 25. Okay, so we're going to accept this contract. I really want to do the 34 as well. Alright, so we'll get this harvester here up there. And we're going to take this up to that field, and we're going to get started working on this contract so we can make 30 grand. Like I said, this harvester here, now if I trade this harvester in on a different one, or a little bit bigger one, like say the S7 for example, that one will still be the only doing contract harvesting. That one will be put out to just do that. Now whenever we get some trucks, which I'm probably plan on doing that here shortly, we're going to do one truck of going over there, or going, you know, following this one around, or whichever harvester, you know, I get later on. So, but for right now, this harvester is the one we're going to be using for our custom harvest operation, which for those that don't know what custom harvest is, it is basically people being hired out to harvest fields. Here in the States, we call it custom harvesting. There's like a lot of people will do it for people that own farms that had a bad accident, or something that happened and their equipment got destroyed or damaged, and their equipment's at like a dealership to be repaired or something like that. And I've seen some of them operations be absolutely massive. Like there's one I've seen, they have like 12 classic Xerions, or not Xerion, but class Lexions, and the biggest head for them as well. So it's huge. It's a huge operation. So, which, I mean, some of them fields that they harvest in, they put all of the harvesters in it at once. So, this looks like the field. Yep. Here's the field. So, squeeze in here. Oh, this is going to be interesting. And that's what I thought. Why is my tire wet? I don't remember us going through any water. Okay, I'm going to have to do this. Is there any other way of accessing this? Ooh. Well, that's still a very sharp turn as well, so I don't know. I wish there was an entrance like this one to this field, because that's just a very, very tight turn to try to get that harvester and header in there. To do it, but I have other stuff I need to get done, so we're gonna hire a worker to do this contract, so that way I can like get trucks bought, or get the tractor and its trailer up here that needs to be with this machine, know. So, alright, so we're good there. Everything's so loud on the back of this thing. Oh, it's definitely loud. Okay, so we're gonna back up. There we go. Be more parallel with it so we don't screw up the trailer. Alright. Should be good to go. Alright, so we're gonna pull up right here. So 2 headlands. Alright. So I'm gonna get so this tractor here, we're gonna get the sprayer hooked up to it. Now we may buy another John Deere, and then if we do, it's gonna be the 8RT, and it's gonna be the narrow tracks, so that way we can use it as a spray tractor. So we're gonna get this back to the farm, and we'll get the 8R down here hooked up to its trailer down there. Go from there. But like I've said many a times already, mainly in the stream yesterday, but in this video here, first Farm Sim video of 2025, I do apologize for the last 2 Farm Sim videos being uploaded so late after we're being recorded. Once December hit, things got more busy, more chaotic, you can actually say. Because of the fact that I'm actually going to put the sprayer here. But the fact that it was holidays, I was starting a new job. Well, not really a new job, going back to what I was doing before. So, there was that to deal with and get used to. And first full weekend of January, my grandfather passed away, so my last living grandparent is gone. So it sucks, but it is what it is. There's nothing to do about it. The cow this thing went for. Actually, yeah, we'll just park this here for now. I need to get into this game. Yeah. But luckily my mom was there with him when he did pass. He started going downhill. I think it was but anyways, I would say it was around October when he started kind of getting kind of worse. mean, he's done okay, but you know, he got extremely lazy and everything, and didn't really take care of himself much. Always relying on my mother to come and do stuff for him, or going to get stuff for him, and all that. So, but yeah. And with me, even though yes, he's my grandfather, and I didn't get as emotional as I did with my dad's father, because my dad's father, I was more close to, I believe, than my mother's father. Even though I love, you know, I was around my mother's father more, you know, you would think I would be more, you know, more attached to him, which at times I was. But he was a chronic smoker. He smoked every day, you know, every day, all day. And I just didn't like the cigarette smell. I didn't like being around the smoke. But most of the time when I went over to their house, we ended up watching westerns, and all of us would end up falling asleep, or end up sweating your butt off, because my grandfather did have cancer in his back. I don't remember what kind of cancer it was. That's some weird name. But he his, I don't know if it's his, I wouldn't say if it's his immune system, but he always stayed cold. But I think that happens to most elderly people once they get to a certain point. But yeah, so their house was always like up in the 80s, year round almost. Now, unless it got really hot in the summertime, and then my grandmother told him to put AC on, their AC hardly ever come on. It hardly ever stayed cool in the house. But yeah, that's another reason why I didn't really go over to their house a whole lot. But I mean, once I started playing more video games and then actually having a job and stuff like that, which, I mean, that happens, sadly, and I hate it. I hate how that, you know, how that is life. Because that also comes around to, like, big family gatherings. You don't see a lot of people doing that anymore. When I was growing up, we would have family gatherings for Thanksgiving, Christmas, you know, certain person's birthday parties or something, you know. But now that everybody has gotten older, you know, aunts and uncles, the grandparents are gone, which normally the grandparents are the ones that normally held that stuff kind of together. With them gone, and, you know, parents, aunts, uncles, some cousins, I guess you could say. Everybody's getting older. Everybody's got their own lives they gotta, you know, deal with, and it is what it is, though. That's the circle of life, you know. But some things do go out with the old. Not a lot of new things come in with the new. Like family gatherings, they go out whenever the grandparents die, for the most part, unless there's somebody that truly moves to die, which is very rare to ever see. So, which I think the reason is because these people don't want to be reminded of, you know, why they are doing the gatherings in the first place, and who started them, and kept them going and whatnot, so, which is understandable. Like, I miss going to my aunt's house, my dad's sister, or one of his sisters. I miss going to her house at Christmas time, and whenever we were little, for Christmas stuff, we would have, I don't remember, I don't know where my aunt got the bags, but it was paper bags with big, nice deep paper bags with handles on it. And I did a loop around this whole field for nothing, when I could have just looked to my right when I pulled in here and bought out. Anyways, but it used to be full of all sorts of goodies and stuff, like actually apples, oranges. A lot of times it was like family sweets. So let me get into go ahead and get the case unloaded, so that way it can continue on. Then I need to go and unload the other harvest. So, but anyways, but yeah, so it's one of those kind of things, I just end up missing whenever, and it goes like that too with sometimes whenever businesses or restaurants that used to be a family thing go out of business or whatnot. Anyways, yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on. That's the reason why I haven't really been doing too many videos. But I do have a plan to try to do more videos. And I also plan on going some more ATS and ETS videos as well. So just keep an eye out for that. I do have one ATS video done. I need to get it uploaded. So bear with me on that, which it should be uploaded before this video. Should be uploaded before any of my next month's videos. So, but yeah, keep an eye out for that stuff. I really do plan on getting back into that stuff again. So, but yeah. But this year it's going to be, I don't know, this year I have a feeling it's going to be probably not as rough as last year, but I think it's going to be a rough year. Because like I said, like I've said in like my streams and stuff like that, there's a lot I want to do this year. A lot of things I want to get and whatnot. Like I want to get a new PC. I want to get a new computer desk as well. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get back in this one. We'll go ahead and run this. Actually, hell yeah. We'll just run this one down there. The rest I'll sell for the menu. But anyways, but yeah, I want to get a new computer. Here that mine's like I said before, I think it was in the stream. My current PC is not even 2 years old yet, and I'm already wanting to get a new one. The one I'm wanting to get is Corsair. The one I currently have is iBuyPower. The Corsair one, the reason why I'm going for more Corsair way is, one, the case it's a massive case, and then the fact that I can have true custom liquid cooling, because with doing a piping, you can do hard pipe or you can do soft pipe for the cooling. And if you do the soft pipe, you have to have. It depends on which one you do. You got to have certain tools or special tools to do either one. Because the soft pipe, you have to have special fittings that bite into it. I think that's how you say it, or how it's said. But then you got other fittings that are for make the hard pipe, and all those dudes just slide into place. So, alright, we got that. Okay, get that. Don't really need to worry about meters. I believe I've got everything I need, honestly. What I might go ahead and do, like I said in the last video, I believe. I want to see something real quick. Okay. So we're going to do this one. We're going to do a 370 or 8RT 370. We're going to do 3 meter. And we're going to do standard front. Oh, China. Huh, there's wide. We can do some BKTs. Might do that for my current one. So there's really nothing I can get with a narrow. Like narrow with. I think this one. Nope. Medium. Does a 6R, can the 6R have the narrow? Yeah. I don't want to use the 6R as a spraying tractor though. That's the only thing. Could. I'm thinking, that's why I'm so quiet. Sorry. I'm just trying to decide to debate. I guess we'll go ahead and do the T7. T7 will be our spraying tractor. So, yeah. I didn't mean to be quiet and whatnot. It's just, I don't really want to use this tractor here for that, so I'm going to go ahead and hook up to this. We're going to fold this up. Okay. Now, the cultivator we have at the shop or the farm is a shallow cultivator. This is a deep cultivator. Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, I might have to leave something to take this. Or I could just lease a big, hey, wait. Big or sweet, huh? There we go. Where's that? There it is. There we go. Okay, please. Yep. Oh, we're getting a big weight on here, boys. Alright. Oh, yeah, it's spot in the front now. Alright, so let's try this again. Oh! Ooh. Oh, there's still no bueno. We'll do it this way. That's why I got crop destructing off. Oh no. I wonder if lowering that way helps. No, it don't. Oh Lord. I wonder if lowering any of these will help with the weight distribution. Yeah. Somewhat. Now this would be cool to set up now if like you wanted to create a new field and you wanted it cultivated, just do this. I mean, I think the plow itself is a little wider than the cultivator, but you know, whatever works, you know. But yeah, we'll get this over here. Then we'll get the New Holland. Get the New Holland hooked up. Get the New Holland hooked up to the drill back here, and then that will probably be it for this video. Maybe we might go and unload all the harvesters on that side before the end of the video. So that's hilarious though. Like unfolding them help distribute the weight better. Oh, so it's mainly the cultivator that fixed everything, because the cultivator, I need to get rid of the, wow. There it is. Select, go. Where's that one, the least weight at? I don't need that weight anymore. That. No, this, since it has to be unfolded in order to park it, we're gonna there we go. Alright. So we're gonna get hooked up to this cultivator here and get it parked beside that one. And then we'll get the T7, we'll get the planter seed drill over here, and then then we'll go around and get all the harvesters unloaded, and that'll be it for this video. And I'll probably get started on episode 3, and then this will be our spray tractor. So now this will probably be used at times in planting as well, since it has the narrow tires on it and stuff. we made $56,000 right there. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna get this back to the barn. And like I said, we'll, last thing we'll do for this episode of our Calmsden Farm Let's Play is to unload the harvesters. So, get up here and get going with that. Now, probably when I start making more videos, I'll probably be doing like I'm doing tonight, doing several videos in a row. I may go ahead and get them uploaded, but I probably will not make them public until, you know, I feel ready to make them public. Or I might set them as a premiere, I don't know. So let us go through. Get the harvesters unloaded. I don't know if I will be doing episode 3 after this or not. I'm thinking about it. That's why I said that. Because I do kind of want to play my stuff. So we'll see. I don't know. Because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be up to 90 anyways. Giants would have added it where, like, if you have crop destruction off, the worker does this. But if you have crop destruction on, the worker knows it, they can like back up away from that. So that'd be nice. So I'm guessing. I figured it'd be somewhere over there. Oh wow, right behind us. Done a whole lap. Wow. The only thing that is going to suck on this map though later on is the fact that some of these fields will be really good with the big headers, but big headers are going to be hard as crap to move along these narrow UK roads. Alright. Here, guys, on our contract field. So we're at 20% harvested on this one, so it's pretty good. With lapping 3/4 done almost. So yeah, that'll be $30,000 for us to put back on our loan and everything. So I know we got $970,000 right now, but there's probably still a few things I plan on buying. And if not, then we can put it towards the loan. So, wave bye-bye to the John Deere harvester. But we are standing in front of the John Deere tractor. So, but yeah, I may go change those tires on this one. I love my Michelin's, but we may go and put the BKTs on it. Just have the white tire. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Oh, actually, let me. Okay, there we go. Now you can hear me. Good. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode number 2 of our Calmsden Farm Let's Play, and comment below if you want me to change anything up, what kind of brands you guys would want me to run on this save. We do have, like I said, the Agco stuff at Giants added as a mod now, so we can do Fent, Massey, but one of them I am going to benefit keeping is Case, so um, yep. So you guys let me know if you want me to, just do Case and John Deere, or Case and New Holland, Case and Fent, Case and Massey. You guys let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and yeah. So until next time, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.